Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Friday, the 18th day of February, 2022, Friday of the 6th week of the year, the 6th week in Ordinary Time. Still in Silver Spring, Maryland, coming to you now from the courtyard. I think I showed you this one time before. The courtyard of Holy Name College, again, the place where our first-year students, our postulants, live and begin to experience life within the Franciscan order. Centerpiece of the courtyard is always the Rosa Mystica, a bronze statue of our Blessed Mother, which was part of the original Holy Name College, which was located by Catholic University, downtown DC. That was built in the 1920s, and this bronze statue, I believe, came from Germany. It graced the courtyard there, and when the new Holy Name College was built in the suburbs, it accompanied the friars in their move here to Holy Name College in Silver Spring. So it is here. Our postulants are doing well. They are learning about Lent, and they are hopefully enjoying it. I think they are. But in today's readings, looking at today's readings, the letter of James brings up that great debate between us and our brothers and sisters of the Reformation about faith and works. Now, again, the works that can accompany faith can be manipulated and can be used for our own selfish desires. Our prayers and devotions can only benefit us sometimes, or benefit what it is that we want the world to be, or we want the world to understand. The true understanding of faith, though, is that it cannot just be about devotions and about prayers. It needs to be, about concrete actions in this world. Concrete actions that demonstrate God's love and God's care for us. The fact that God journeys with us through the hills and valleys of life. The fact that God never abandons us. That is faith in its most powerful form, in its most productive form, in its most blessed and grace-filled form. To be able to be people who put our faith into action means that we are carrying through what it is our mission in the world and our responsibility in the world. To just be people who pray when it is necessary, or pray for our own needs and benefits, to pray as if our life of faith is a box on a shelf that we take off and put on when necessary, is not faith at all, but sort of a manipulation, almost a kind of magic in trying to make this world into what we want it to be, rather than in recognizing, realizing, and revealing what it is that God wants this world to be. Connected with that, then, is today's gospel, again in Mark, in which Jesus now talks about taking up the cross and following him. It doesn't mean that we are supposed to hurt ourselves or suffer ourselves needlessly or to inflict pain upon us, but the sense in which, to believe as we are called to believe and to act as we are called to act is something that's going to maybe put us at odds with the world and put us at odds with people who might think that what we believe is ridiculous and silly and foolish or impractical or impossible ever to fulfill. Again, we fall into that, then again, faith and our dedication to faith and our commitment to faith, our commitment to Christ is useless and becomes invalid. It is not about basically using faith to protect ourselves from the world, but being able to face the world in all its harm and all its brokenness and all its hurt and provide hope. A hope that the world cannot give, a hope that the world that we cannot conjure or affect on our own, but a hope that only God can give us. It comes surprisingly through the cross. It comes surprisingly through sacrifice. It comes surprisingly through vulnerability. It comes surprisingly through emptying everything that we have that prevents us from entering into the lives of one another and being able to be open and caring and loving to those around us. That is taking up Christ's cross, and that is making that cross viable and useful and powerful in our world today. May the Lord give you his peace.